Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Kavana MK, second MSc, Food Science and Nutrition, Uttar College, Mysore. Today, I am discussing about development and quality evaluation of dosa from little millet. These are the contents. Introduction about fermentation. Fermentation is a food processing. Typically, is a conversion of carbohydrate to alcohol and carbon dioxide or organic acid using yeast, bacteria, or combination. Therefore, under anaerobic conditions. Fermentation is simple terms is the chemical conversion of sugars into ethanol. The science of fermentation is also known as zymology. This is the role of fermentation in food microbiology. Fermentation helps break down nutrients in food, making them easier to digest than their unfermented counterparts. For example, lactose, the natural sugar in milk, is broken down during fermentation into simpler sugar, glucose, and galactose. These are the traditional foods, traditional fermented foods: dosa, idli, appam, uttapam. And importance about millets. Millets are nutritious crop and possesses various health benefits. Dietary fiber in millets helps to lower blood glucose level and helps to manage diabetes. Fiber binds to cholesterol and hinders its absorption, thus it helps to protect from heart disease. Slow fermentation of millets by microflora in the colon promotes normal laxation, which prevents constipation. And they are recognized as important substitutes for major cereal crops. Millets are climate resilient and nutritionally superior crops. About little millet, Panicum sumatrinus, known as little millet, is a species of millet in the family Poaceae. Little millet is rich in magnesium, which helps improve heart health. It is also rich in niacin, which helps lower cholesterol. Little millet contains phosphorus, which is great for weight loss, tissue repair, and energy production. After strenuous workout, it also helps detoxify the body. This is about dosa. Dosa is a thin pancake in South Indian cuisine made from a fermented batter of ground black lentils and rice. Dosas are popular in South Asia as well as around the world. Dosas are served hot, often with chutney and sambar. Dosa is high in carbohydrates and contain no added sugars or saturated fats. As its key ingredients are rice and black gram, it is a good source of protein. A typical homemade plain dosa without oil contains about 112 calories, of which 84% is carbohydrate and 16% protein. The fermentation process increases the vitamin B and vitamin C content. The main objectives of this study to develop dosa from little millet, to evaluate the organoleptic acceptability of developed product, to study the effect of fermentation time on sensory attributes. These are the materials and methods. The present study was carried out in the Department of Food Science and Nutrition, Uttar College, Mysore. The raw materials are parboiled rice, little millet, black gram dal, fenugreek, and salt were produced from local grocery shop in Mysore. Method of this study: sensory analysis was done by semi-trained panelists using 9-point hedonic scale method. Proximate analysis was done according to the standard AOSC method. This slide shows flowchart for preparation of little millet dosa. This is the standardization of formula for preparation of little millet dosa. The picture shows standard dosa and dosa prepared by incorporation of little millet. This is the sensory scores of dosas prepared from partial replacement of rice with little millet. L3 shows 60% little millet. It shows greatest acceptability in this study. And this is the picture of little millet incorporated. Those are prepared by varying fermentation time. This is the sensory scores of dosas prepared with little millet, incubated for different fermentation time: 6 hours, 12 hours, 18 hours, and 24 hours. 6-hour fermented dosa showed highest acceptability scores. And this is the proximate analysis of dosa. And finally, this is the summary of this study. Among all the formulations of dosa, L4 had L4 which is 60% of millet and 40% of rice had highest sensory scores. Dosa prepared with 6 hours fermentation time had highest scores in sensorial attributes. Proximate analysis of nutrients in selected variations of little millet dosa had a significant increased level of protein, dietary fiber, iron, phosphorus, and low in glycemic index. Microbes involved in fermentation are generally probiotic in nature and are good for enhancing the human gut health, and it possesses probiotic and therapeutic properties, and it is increased the availability of all essential amino acids and antioxidants. These are the reference. Thank you.